Hey, Michelle, Trinice, and Otis. What's going on, y'all? Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Y'all bring this over here for me. I'm probably sure y'all did. Those of you that's here, hit the phones up the like that. Hey, everybody coming back. Trinice, Tracy, and, oh yeah, Trinice and Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. About to clean up some chitlins. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Appreciate it. Hey, Marietta. Good to see you. Long time. Let me go get this pack of chicken because that's what I'm going to make for dinner. I'm just going to put that on and let it boil. And we're going to have some chicken and rice for dinner. I'm here. I'm just busy laughing at you. You so funny. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. I'm just gonna make some chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. And this is froze, and we finna work with it froze. Pre-boil it, throw it out to clean it and all that stuff right there. This ain't what we here for, but I got some chicken backs right here. This chicken backs. Y'all ever had chicken and rice with chicken backs? Tiana, do you think we can have a pre-game, pre-Thanksgiving game night with food or something? I'll keep it in mind. How about that, don't know? I'll keep that in mind. Let's just see. Let's just see how things go. Let's just see how things go. Cause for today, Thursday. Cause today we're cleaning chitlins. Tomorrow we're cooking chitlins. And then other stuff that we'll be doing, prepping for Thanksgiving. Saturday I have a Thanksgiving dinner to go to. Sunday I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Monday, I forgot what I had something that I said. I told y'all last night what I was going to be doing Monday. It was something about Thanksgiving. Monday. And then Thanksgiving on Thursday. Wednesday, I'm going to have Thanksgiving with Grandma. So let's just see between Monday and Tuesday. Let's just see. Don't hold me to it, but let me just see about Monday or Tuesday. Cause hey Lisa, hey Miss Miles, Lakeisha, yeah, we back, y'all. So yeah, let me just see. Cause I hate to make that plan and then I can't. I don't like the plan stuff. I just like to up and do it. But thank you for giving me that suggestion, cause that is a good idea. That is a good idea. Alright, so yeah, we'll be all busy cooking and traveling, yeah. But for those of you that want to attend it, if I do, I know somebody, they'll be glad to. If they traveling and stuff, they'll be glad to get them some kind of entertainment. Alright. So I got me some Aunt Bessie's chitlins. As y'all can see, I'm thirsty. Let me get this on the thing. Hey, Shatika and everybody. All right. Okay, let's get on down here. Y'all ring the doorbell for me. Hit the thumbs up, the like button, and all that good stuff. I need to go get my other phone so I can see coming. So this is gonna be a long video. It's gonna be a long one here. All right. Okay, hold on, y'all. Pour me a drink, kind of, y'all. Pour me some wine in here. I'm gonna pour some of my peach Bruno Mars. Oh yeah, that peach good, y'all. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I can't. Let me see. How I put it on Do Not Disturb. How I put it on Do Not Disturb. Airplane mode. Oh, I can't put it on airplane mode because it's cutting my internet off. So, oh well. Okay, I think everyone put some salt and vinegar. Water. I've been doing it for years. Really helps thaw the chicken faster. No, oh, I literally just took it out the freezer, so I'm just putting it in the pot and I'm gonna let it clean itself in that boiling water before I actually even season anything. Go on your settings. Is that airplane mode though, Miss Mouse? Cause if it is, I can't turn it on because I'm on my Wi-Fi. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, hold on. Y'all don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I'm just pulling my screen down. The see about do not disturb. And if the connection cut off, don't worry. I'm gonna take it off. All right, hold up. Let's see. Okay, we're back. All right, so I think I put it on now. Y'all good? All right, so I wonder if my chill. I wonder if I can sit in my chair while I do this comfortably. Sit in my chair. All right, so I got here. I got my chitlins. View is good and everything. Let me know, y'all. Okay, the view is good. Who these things stink? Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna be doing is you could just do it in your sink if you want to, but I'm not gonna just do it right in my sink. I am gonna do it in the sink, but hold up before I stop this thing. What I'm about to do is we're gonna take these chitlins. They pretty much halfway thawed out, and I'm just gonna dump off the little nasty water that's already on them, like that. And I'm just gonna dump them right here in my thing, my colander. I'm gonna do mine in the colander. And so, what I'm about to do is stop my sink up. Right? We'll let that water run. We're going to fill the sink up. You're going to fill your sink up with some water on your chitlins. I feel like I might need to zoom in just a little bit more so y'all can really, really see. You're going to have you a clean sink of water and a dirty sink of water. So I'm going to put this bucket over here in this sink for this colander. Go ahead and run some water in there. I'm going to go ahead and pour a little vinegar. It's just for the cleaning. Just running some water in there. Filling that on up. You want to get you some wine, some music, some something. That way you can clean at ease. Okay. Alright, so now we got the chitlins too. So I took them out the day before and I thawed them out just a little bit in the sink. And then I put them in the refrigerator and let them finish thawing out last night. So they still kind of froze. Oh, you about to find out today, Miss Renisha. So I like to clean mine in vinegar while I'm cleaning them because that starts the cleaning process for me. Y'all know I like to clean my stuff in vinegar, my meats and stuff anyway. And so my sink stopped up. And we just filling this here on up just to get enough water to cover these chitlins. But I'm doing mine like this. You can most definitely do it just in the sink if you want to. I just know how chitlins come. They be in all the little pieces, right? Okay, so here's your chitlin. Sometimes they come in little pieces, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they be nasty, sometimes they don't. But you have an outside of a chitlin, then you have an inside of the chitlin. So you can take your chitlin and turn it inside out. And that's the inside. That's the little lining with the little membrane and all that right there that the stuff actually passes through. And then this is the outside layer. Right? So I'm going to show y'all how to do this here. You're going to be able to tell the difference. What you want to do is, thank you, T-Love. You're going to be able to tell the difference in what to keep and what to take once you be able to throw away once you pull it apart. Okay. So we got this here down in some vinegar already cleaning. Getting cleaned and stuff. You cooking chili, rice, and cornbread. Ooh, sounds good. You clean your chitlins and vinegar as well, yeah, to get the cleaning process going. So I want enough water to cover them up. And see, doing it in a colander, it makes it easy to catch them all. See, when you do them just in the sink, you be chasing them, trying to get them all up, because they really ain't nothing but skin and fat, really. Alright. So, we have our chitlin here. Is the view real good where y'all can see? You could take this chitlin, it's like a tube. See? You can put your hand in there. You could take this chitlin if you want to and cut it. Cut the tube open. Right? Just cut that tube open. That way it lay flat for you. So, just like if you was to do ribs and you want to pull that lining off of, see, this have a double layer. This is why I tell y'all that chitlins is not clean just because they say cleaned. What makes them cleaned when they write on the bag is because This tube right here is the intestine, right? And this tube right here be full of poop and everything. Everything. So what they do is they actually spray them out and clean all the poop out of them. And that's why they call them clean chitlins, because they don't have no kind of poop. You don't have no grass and corn and everything else all up in these chitlins. See, when you turn them inside out, you can kind of tell which side is not good and which side ain't, because this side actually just look like a lining. It just look like the ribs, you know, like on the back side of the ribs, you know, that little white little skin that you pull off to make them more tender. That's what this right here looks like. It kind of have like a more of a pinkish tone, whereas the side that you're gonna keep, you're gonna see like texture on it, and you're gonna it looks like skin this side, but this side right here, it just looks like just a thin little silver skin or something, right? That's what it look like, a silver skin. Okay, so y'all close enough? Are y'all close enough before I get started? I need to know if y'all close enough, because I'm not going to go touching my phone again after I get started. Do you want me to zoom you in some more? Let me know. Right. Just like ribs, how y'all pull that membrane off. Need to be closer. Okay. And that's my clean vinegar water right there. It's all right, though. Got my rag right here. Zoom you in some more. Okay. All right, so we're good to go, right? Okay. So like I was saying, you got the outside layer that looks like this, right? It looks like this. You can see the texture of it. You can see it has texture. I got to come down some. Can't hold it up so high. Okay. Okay, so the outside to layer is like this. You can see it has texture, right? Then when you take the tube, see, it's like a tube. One end closed off, but one end ain't. See, they just cut it up, because it really comes like one big long wrapped around like a hose. But when you take that, see, you see it kind of like brown on the outside, and you know, it's not as pink. It's not as sheer. But when you take it and you turn it inside out, it's not as brown as the outside. You see how sheer that is? You see how that's pink? You see how it's it got like this thick little, like it's, you see how sheer that is, pink looking? It looked like the other side of the rib, kind of like, you know, like that. It's shiny. It's more shinier. I'll tell you like that. It's shinier. So that shiny side is what is going to get thrown away. The more textured side is what you're going to keep. So here's how you clean it. Now, if you don't want to just leave the tube like that, like I said, you can take it and you can cut it to open it up. You can rip it. It's all right. Just open it up. Right? So now that you got it open, right? This the inside, this the outside. It doesn't matter which side you work from, inside or outside. You're going to go to your corner and try to get to your edge because this is like 2-ply tissue, right? So you want to go to your corner just like if you was to try to pull your 2-ply tissue into 2 pieces, you will have to go to a corner of that tissue to get it started. Same thing with this. You're going to go to your corner and find your corner where you can get it started to separate the 2 pieces, right? Once you get that started, you want to continue to hold on to that and gently. I feel like y'all got to be pushed up a little bit. You want to hold on to that and gently okay, y'all ain't gonna see the pail. Is this okay though? So you can see. You want to gently pull that lining away. You see how thin and see-through this lining here is? See that? This lining right here is so see-through. But this lining right here doesn't look like that. It got like a little whitish little tint to it. You see? But when you pull this here away, you're going to have to follow that chitlin to make sure that you pull everything away from that chitlin. And you're just going to, and if you want to, just follow the outside edge. Work your way all the way around. It may tear off some, but you just keep going. Just watch what you're doing. And I like to work from the inside because I can see what I want to get. And make sure that I pull it away. This is why I tell y'all, if y'all go to somebody's house and eat some chitlins, and those chitlins look puffed up like this right here, like it is in this bowl. If those chitlins look like this, all puffed up like that, those chitlins have not been cleaned. Anybody that cleaned their chitlins doing what I'm doing, their chitlins ain't going to look like this in the pot. They're not going to look all fluffy and swole and big like that. You're going to have some chitlins from them that is thinned out. They're going to be real thin. Like it's barely anything in the pot. They're not going to be thin. They're not going to be fat. They're going to be thin. So follow along the outside edge, just pulling that lining away from the outside of the chitlin. This here is the inside that the poop passes through. This is the outside that the poop don't touch. That's over here in this hand. So you're going to pull that, just slowly work your way around that chitlin, making sure that you pull everything off, right? Just keep working your way around. If you work the outside, it'll be easier for you to get the inside. See? Just pull it. Just like if you playing with tissue or something. Is y'all talking? Miss Miles, you the last comment that I see where it say okay. Alright, so now we done did the whole outside of that chitlin. And as you can see, that membrane is still attached to the center part that I didn't even touch. Right? See that? We done worked all the way around. So now what we're going to do is you could have kept holding on to that and keep going. But now you're just going to come on right here in the end and see you might have little strings of it like this that be hanging on. Make sure you grab them too. Grab them little strings of it. See? Grab them little strings of it and pull those off as well. And just pull it. Just like you pulling fat off of chicken. See? Grab them little strings. Keep on pulling. See, them little strings is what help this, I guess, to attach to this chicken even better or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how the organs work. But just pull it on away. Just like that. Just pull it away. And you will see the little string of it because it's like a little line that goes right to it. It'll like, it's just grabbing it, holding on. Just like that. See it? So we're going to drop the nasty stuff down in there. That's why you want you a clean one and a dirty one. Now normally you would have you a bag or something to the side and all that. But I got me a clean bowl and a dirty bowl. And we're just going to work our way like that. And you're just going to just keep on just pulling. And it really don't take this long, but I'm going slow just to show y'all. Y'all see that? Y'all see how that's hanging on? Just pull that on off. See how that's hanging on? Pull it. Pull it right along with the rest of that. Just pull it. See that? Pull it. That's all you got to do. Just pull it. Be sure that you remember was what, right? You gonna know. All right, so now we got it off. Let me show you what it looked like. Now we got this clean chitlin. Y'all see how thin this is compared to this one? Look at that. Look how puffy this chitlin is, and look how thinned out this chitlin is. That's how you could tell when they cooking it, if it's cleaned or not. Because it's going to be thinned out like this compared to fluffed up and fat like that. That's a nasty chitlin. This is a clean chitlin. And that's how you clean them, right? And now we ain't got nothing but skin. That's all this is, skin. Now we got skin. So we're going to take this and put it over in the clean water. And this here is the dirty one. And you see this? This don't look like nothing. Let's compare it to the clean one. You got the clean one where you can see texture is kind of white. You got the dirty one where it looks just shiny and it just looks like some skin, like tough skin. That's all it looked like, tough skin. You know, shiny, no kind of texture to it, no nothing. It's just no kind of veining or nothing across it. None of that. It just looked like like the skin off the back of the ribs, like that silver skin that you pull off. That's all this looks like. So this what you throw away. Now, it'll be easier to spot what you got if you just put this in another bowl. Have you a trash bowl. I'm just gonna try hanging this across the side of the bowl like that. I don't wanna just lay all that in my sink, you know. Okay, so we're gonna do another one. I can look at this and I can tell that this chitlin here is already inside out. Because this chitlin here, this right here looks like a shiny side. Thank you. And then when I turn it inside out, this side right here, you see all the texture and the wrinkliness of it and everything. See, that's how you could tell the difference. This side wrinkly and textured. This side smooth and slick and shiny. That's the inside. That's the side that you throw away, okay? Because sometimes with cleaner chitlins, you may not be able to identify what's what, you know? So that helps you to be able to identify which side is the dirty side and which side is the clean side. See, that was my problem when I first learned chitlins. Learned about the chitlins. Which side is the clean one and which side is the dirty one. Hey, Chef Brooklyn. So, we're just going to cut that up just like that to flatten it out. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to catch us up a corner. Y'all ring that doorbell for me, hit the thumbs up, the like button. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to your edge. Find you a little starting point. And just pick. Just pull until it separates. Just like that. Pull until it separates. When it starts separating, just grab you a comb, just grab those ends. Follow that edge. Pulling and separating the dirty side from the clean side. The nasty side from the good side. And that's how you do. If you have rips and tears in it, make sure that you grab that good side still. Even if it's a hole, grab that good side and keep on going. Being sure that you're getting everything that you're supposed to get. Try not to miss a spot, because it's easy to miss a spot when you especially if you ain't running along the edge, or even if you is running along the edge and you ain't paying no attention to what you're doing. It's easy to tear it and just miss a spot. You don't want to miss no spot because you want that whole chitlin, the whole thing clean. And that's why they say that this here is a labor of love, because this ain't gonna take no little bit of time to do. This take a while, especially when you're trying to make sure that you cleaning them right. You may have a 10-pound gallon bucket or whatever, or a 5-pound, 10-pound bag, but by the time you clean them up, you about ain't got your number about 2 or 3 pounds, because the waste is what make it weigh the most. Exactly. You can't, because you'll be eating nasty chitlins, and you don't, especially when you just don't know. And a lot of people, they've been eating some nasty chitlins for a long time, and they think that they done got scot-free, because they think that just because the pack of chitlins say clean chitlins by whatever brand, they're not cleaned. Yes, they're clean because they just pressure wash the boo-boo out of them. But, you see, when you get down to little skinny ends like that, you want all your chitlin. You pay for that. So you got to take your time and pull that little lining even off those little skinny ends. Little thin little ends. And just work your way on around. Take your time and work your way on around. And it's easier when you get your chitlins and they be big like this. You see that? Okay, so see, I'm up in here in this spot, and it's the chitlin has gotten like to the point where it's really, really thinned out. Look, nothing like but fat. But I have to take my time and grab that chitlin and pull that good piece away from the bad. Sometimes it'll just look like membrane a little bit. You see that? That was a little thin little piece. Look at that little thin. Look at that little thin little piece right there. See, all this right here is chitlin too. This little skinny little thin little piece is just, all that. Sometimes when you get chitlins, you may have some little small pieces just like this. Especially when you get that bucket, you'll have small little pieces just like that you got to clean. Unless you just gonna waste your money and throw that away. I mean, it ain't gonna make a difference once it cook down, but it made a difference because you know that you know what I'm saying? It was in there, and you gonna clean everything that you bought. Chitlins are almost, this is how I watch my grandma do exactly. There's no other way to clean chitlins but like this. You cannot think that, oh, you wash them in Dawn dish detergent and vinegar and salt and water, and you done sprayed a pesticide and all kind of shit on them, child. You can't think that just because you done sprayed them and washed them and soaked them and seasoned them and all that right there with a cleaning seasoning and cleaning sprays and everything right there, and you think that they clean. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no bacon. Mm-mm. You got to do this. This the only way to get you some clean chitlins. And this is only half of the step. See, this right here is what helps get it. That's partly why when you go to people's house sometimes and they cooking chitlins and it's real stank. I believe that's partly why they still be real stank when they cleaning them, because they didn't pull this right here off of them. They didn't get that off there. So that's why it's probably still funky the way it be funky. Like if you eating chitlins and you stick that fork up to your mouth and get ready to eat your chitlins, you shouldn't have some funk so bad the way you about don't even want to put it in your mouth. You shouldn't have that. My chitlins, they barely have a smell to them. Barely. You barely gonna smell anything when I cook my chitlins. See though? Now we got us a clean chitlin. And you just wanna, when you clean it all the way, you just wanna inspect that chitlin. And be sure that you got everything off of them. Just look at it. Make sure that you ain't missed nothing. You know? See? Just look. Make sure that you ain't miss a piece of lining. It ain't gonna take you long to just double check. You may gotta get you a few little strings or something. You see that? Pull that off of there. That's nasty too. In my eyes. Pull that little string off there. You can see them little strings, because you can see how they attach themselves to that chitlin. And them little strings, just pull it on off of there. Just like that. And just work your way on around, just looking. Making sure you get everything. If that chitlin feel thick and it don't feel like a piece of fat or skin that you just pulled off of a chicken, and it feel thick, it ain't clean. Moving on to the next one. You can clean, you ain't got to cut them up. See, cutting it just make it easier. Find your corner. Sometimes it's already a corner ready because when they cut it. Find your corner and go to work. You have a good one, Chef Brooklyn. Thank you for stopping through here, love. I appreciate it. Appreciate the motivation and inspirational words that you give to the women here. But yeah, keep going. Take your time. Work your way on around. I got that there. Okay, I done did the whole outside edge. And look, now we just gonna slide that. See, this one is still, I ain't even cut it. But you're gonna slide that right on down. Just like so. Just pull it on down. Pull it on down. Pull it on down like you sliding a, y'all know what I was just gonna say. Like you pulling one of them off of there. Off your little man. See? And it's easy. It's not as tough as the skin on the back side of a rib. It's real easy. It's not hard to pull. I'm putting no kind of no kind of effort. And it just slides itself away. Just like that. Look. Bam. Got it off. So now, see this a closed thing, you just inspect. But I'm just going to take mine and cut it in half because I don't want it to cook like this. I don't want it to cook and be all folded up and stuff and all that right there, honey. I want that thing spread it out. That way everything nasty up in it gonna come on out when I get ready to pre-clean them in my boiling process. See, once I clean these here on up, it's other things that I do to help with the smell and stuff before I even cook them. I'm not gonna cook these today, but I'm gonna show y'all what I do. I'm just pulling the little strings, but I'm gonna show y'all what I do to help with that funk. And I only got one pack because, honey, I just, for some reason, I had to taste for them. So I'm just inspecting. See that? Just pull it on off there. And those little strings, they'll look like little veins on here. You can just grab it and pull it. They'll look just like a little vein. Just like that. And that's it. And there go my clean chitlin. Just like that. Take that, put it over here in that bowl. Keep on going. And we ain't got many to do, so it ain't gonna take us that long. But baby, this can take some hours. Depends on what kind that you have and how they have packed them up and stuff like that. So they did pretty good on here with packing them up with big pieces instead of all those little pieces. I don't like when it be all them little pieces. Like how you can get in that bucket. That bucket, you liable to get a bucket full of small pieces. Okay, so now we're going to find us a corner. Okay, so most of that corner is already clean, most of it. So we're going to work our way to a corner that ain't mostly clean, that way I can make sure I get everything. There we go. See that? That's already about started right there. We're just going to go on to this little corner. Work our way around. That's why I say you got to be careful when you get over to them corners. Make sure, baby, you get everything. Oh, excuse me. Make sure you get everything up off of them. Everything is everything. Baby, I love you. Just like that. Work your way on around. Pull it on down. Like that right there. And it be stink, but it don't be that bad. Not these here. They don't be that stink, but they be stink. You know, of course it's gonna be stink, but it ain't that stink. Not that stink. Not that stink. But they be stink though. Now we're gonna inspect. We had to go Long Island iced tea, girl. I love me a good Long Island iced tea now. What brand you drink, Dee? It's good to see you. You crossed my mind today too, Dee. Yesterday, today, one of them. I had thought about you, and I was like, I ain't seeing Dee in a minute. How you? Matter of fact, it was yesterday. How's the grandbabies? The grandbaby. Now your hands, baby, bleach water and all, your hands gonna be stank. How do y'all get the funk off the hands? Tell me that. Now that I need to know. $20 for the pack. $20. I done seen where they was how much they was? I done seen where they $30 a pack. Baby. Didn't want to spend no 20. But that was the cheapest I seen, and that was at Walmart, $20. Mm-hmm. I remember I had my mama, she loved chitlins. I had showed my mama how to clean chitlins, y'all. And my mama was like, she was like, what you doing, Tiana? She said, I thought you just put them in the sink and just wash them off or something. I said, no, ma'am. I said, you got to get in here and pull this lining off. She said, you got to do what? I said, you got to pull the lining off. She was like, oh, I didn't know you had to do all that right there. I was like, yes, ma'am. I was like, you don't just clean no chitlins off, just wash them off and all that, honey. You got to get in here and separate them. Yes, yes, yes. And when I showed my sister-in-law, sometimes you'll see the end where it looked like the butthole. Sometimes you'll see it. It looked like a little a finger cot. That's what it'll look like, a finger cot. But that be from the butthole, like they, snatched it right from the hole on through the inside. Yep. But when I see the little butthole part, I cut that off. I don't want no damn asshole. Excuse me, but I don't. Damn it, nah. Bad enough we already eating this, but then to have the damn asshole on there too, baby. Now, that's just too damn far. Montebello is liquor though. I don't really think I should. It's liquor. I don't do I don't do liquor no more, Didi. If I have some, I like for my sister's birthday, I had like 2 shots with her, and that was it. But I don't drink liquor no more. So, but I do want to try the eggnog. I do want to try that, which I know that's liquor too. Yes, girl. Don't nobody want no butt. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Definitely not. Just looking at it. The whole. Oh, boo, honey. Ain't no telling what you liable to see when you clean the chitlins. I'm telling you. Ain't no telling. Okay, so now we done got this one here cleaned. Nice and clean. Now y'all see why I took my nails off? Because I ain't want this to slow me down, and I did not want to have none of this here up under my nails. In my nails, none of that. The butthole. Yeah, it be the butthole. You see the little, it be a little circle. Look like a little finger cot. You know the little thing that you put on your finger? When you be done cut your finger, it look like a little piece of a glove. And it be rolled up, look like a little small little, look like a finger cot. That's what it be looking like. On the end of that chitlin sometimes. Oh, but anyway, I was gonna say, my sister-in-law, she used to take her chitlins and let her grandma clean up her chitlins, right? But really didn't know nothing about cleaning no chitlins. So I had did the same thing to her because my mama, she was talking about how she loved chitlins, and they used to love for me to cook them some chitlins and stuff like that, because I used to cook chitlins and stuff for them, her and her boyfriend or whatever. And so this one particular time, I'm like, if I'm gonna cook y'all some chitlins, y'all gonna help me clean these chitlins this time, so y'all can learn what it's really like having to clean chitlins. Everybody love chitlins, but everybody don't know what it's like having to just take the time to clean them. So I was like, if you want me to cook these chitlins for you, you're gonna have to help me clean them this time. And so my sister-in-law, that's how my mama ended up helping me clean them, and that's how my sister-in-law had to help me clean them one time, right? And so my sister-in-law, like I said, she used to take her chitlins to her grandma and let her grandma clean her chitlins for her. And so I had her help me. She had her chitlins, I had my chitlins, but I was showing her how to clean the chitlins. And when she had done seen how to clean chitlins, and she seen what all you see up in chitlins, my sister-in-law ain't even want no more chitlins no more after she seen what she saw. After she seen what she saw, she was like, oh no ma'am. I did not know it was like that. I don't know if she still eat them now. She probably don't eat them because she got to clean them herself. But she was like, oh no ma'am, never again. You ain't got to worry about me cleaning no chitlins, eating no more chitlins. And she definitely didn't even want none. She definitely didn't. But that's how it is though. People love to say what they love and what they want you to come in here and clean and for them and stuff like that, and don't want to pay you to clean them. But they don't know that you got to do all this right here. I feel like anybody that love chitlins, they need to clean them one time. They need to at least help clean them one time. That way they can get the understanding of the hard work that's behind chitlins. If you go to somebody's house and they have some chitlins on the table for everybody, you best know they love y'all. You best know that. Because this right here is not no easy job when it comes to cleaning 5 and 6 and 10 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you know, buckets of chitlins and bags of chitlins and stuff. Mm-mm. Okay, so that's clean. 24.99 for yeah, that's what I got Aunt Bessie, Miss Josephine. And they was $20 at Walmart. That's what I'm cleaning. Aunt Bessie's cleaned chitlins. That's what they say. Aunt Bessie's cleaned chitlins. And like I said, for those of you that's coming up in here, I don't care what kind of chitlins that you buy. Even if it says cleaned, your pack of chitlins ain't no different and no better than nobody else's. No bucket, no bag, no pack, no, I don't care what they come in and they say cleaned. They're not clean to this extent. They only clean to the point where they just washed the poop out of them. Go watch you a video and see what they do when they clean chitlins and pack them up. Only thing they do is take a hose and rinse them out. Rinse all the poop out. You'd be surprised at what it look like, y'all. Y'all probably wouldn't even want what you talking about when you see it. But they get them a hose and they just put the hose on the end of that tube and they just take them and they just like you got a balloon or something that you filling up. But one end got a hole or something like that, and they just running that water through it, rinsing the poop out of it. That's all they do. That's why it's called cleaned chitlins. But they not clean to this point right here. See, this right here is cleaning them. Those just cleaned. This is cleaning. God damn it. There's a difference. Yes, time consuming. Enjoy yourself, Dee Dee. Yeah, I think about y'all. I think about a lot of y'all, especially when y'all come up missing and I know y'all be here. I think about y'all. I think about you. Just because I don't say nothing most of the time, it just don't be gonna cross my mind at the time, but I think about y'all. So Miss Cheryl, if you was here, because I didn't see you come on earlier today, are you here, Miss Cheryl T? Hey, Miss Angela. Thank you for ringing the doorbell. Come on in, sugar. Get your little spot and have a good time. Kick back and enjoy us. I like to thank people for the cash app, and I like to know that you have, know that you know that I thanked you. I don't like people sending me cash apps and stuff, and you don't know that I thanked you. So thank you for the cash app, Miss Cheryl T, that you sent me. I really appreciate it. I thanked you in the other video, but just in case you don't watch that one, and you definitely come here to watch this one, I just wanted to thank you for the cash app. I wanted to know that you know that I thanked you. And I really thank y'all for showing love on those super chats lately. I really do appreciate it. Y'all just don't know. So yeah. As I grow and be able to do more, I listen, I definitely will be behind the scenes returning favors for y'all. Just showing you my appreciation. I'm not one of the ones that have to do stuff for people and tell you that I did, tell everybody that I did it, because I want you to know that I sincerely did it from my heart, you know. So when that time, when I can do that for y'all, just know that I am going to be doing that, because I appreciate y'all with this membership. I appreciate y'all sending cash apps. I appreciate y'all with the super chats. I appreciate y'all just for your time, your support, just thinking about me, wanting to, you know, wanting to give me a little something, something. You know, you may not feel like it's much, but it's just the thought, and I appreciate that. Appreciate you just thinking that much of me, you know, because you didn't have to, but you did, and that's what matters. I try to be Miss Meredith if people let me be. I try to be, you know. They like to see the worst of you just so they can have something to talk about, but the worst of me ain't me. That's just what you be done brought up out of me. It's me, but it ain't me on a regular. Love you too, Lynn. So what y'all cooking for dinner today? So I'm glad y'all learned something new today. Cause I definitely needed to show y'all this right here. Cause I done seen too many videos of people taking chitlins and just throwing them in the pot. Talking about they washed them off. Yeah, I ain't had that much cleaning to do. It ain't take that long. I'm like, when they start saying they ain't had that much cleaning to do, I get to wondering, hell, what kind of chitlins you bought you ain't had that much cleaning to do? So I got to sit there and see. And then you be done throw them doggone chitlins, they be done rinse them off, honey, and throw them in the pot. And I be like, what? I ain't know they meant that when they said they ain't had much cleaning to do. Shit, I'm thinking that, you know, they partially came cleaned or something. Shit, I ain't know that's what time of day it was. Boo boo. That ain't right there now. Oh, I just got one bag, Tracy. One bag of unbesties. That's it. Inspecting. Inspecting. Yeah. Okay, so that's cleaned. Okay. And you ain't got to really go as far as I do, is pulling them little bitty, little thin, little hair-like strings off if you don't want to, but I do, because I just do. I just do. Get to your corner. And like I said, most of the time, when you cut it or whatever, or when it's cut already, it's already got a little start, so you really ain't got to be trying to really find you a space to start, a spot to start. It's already got to start. And just be careful when you following along, because this here so thin, you will tear your chitlin right long with the nasty part and be throwing away your chitlin. So be careful and know what you're pulling. Gotta know what you're pulling. Hold on, y'all. I can't even fake the phone. Hold up. All right, I'm back. I had to use the bathroom, y'all. I got in a tight. So I got my chicken backs over here slowly boiling. I'm going to make some chicken and rice when we're done with that right there. Oh, that's because they cleaner, Miss Veronica. How you doing, though? Is that why? Now, I want y'all to look at something. Again. I want y'all to look at something. Look at this chitlin here. Ooh. Just look at the little bit that's left right here in the sink. And look at these right here. Can you tell the difference? With that right there and with this right here? Can y'all tell the difference with how thin they look? And how puffed up these look? Can y'all tell the difference now? Y'all see it? Look at that. That's how you know they clean. See how that turned into nothing real fast. Look at that. And that's the whole pack that I had. But it looks like more than that. Look how thinned out they look. Look how thin they is. They look nothing like what we had before. That's how you know they clean. And that's what they gonna look like when they boiling in the pot. That's why I said if you go to somebody's pot and you see some fat, puffed up chitlins like that, just fat all puffed up, that's how you know they ain't clean. Right. And that's how you end up from 10 pounds of chitlins to 2 pounds of chitlins once you do this here. I wish they wouldn't even just put cleaned on the chitlins. They should just put pressure wash those. Look, but they just can't do that, I guess. They like, it's up to you what you do with your food. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, to other people, they might wouldn't mind. And I'm quite sure that those other chitlins, those chitlins that's not clean, I'm 100% sure that those chitlins have a more fattier taste. Got to, because it got all that extra on there that don't even need to be on there, and it may make them take even longer to cook too, with all that extra stuff on it. I don't know. I just never had them without it. And I don't eat nobody's chitlins. So, yeah. Yeah. No farts in the chitlins. Okay. So let's get us another start. Right here. Sometimes you might gotta make you a start. It's just like pulling the 2-ply tissue apart. That's all. Make you a start. And travel on that outside edge. That way you don't lose it. Lose what you. It helps you to keep track of what you be done did if you follow along the outside edge. Follow that outside edge, work your way to the middle. To me, that's the easiest way of cleaning them. With fried chitlins, I'm not sure. I never ate fried chitlins. I just wouldn't even feel safe eating fried chitlins, probably. I mean, it's probably no different from eating anything else, but I don't know. I ain't never had them. Like, I've never really been all into chitlins like that to even try them that way. I eat some, but I'm not one of those ones that just love chitlins. I ain't even gonna tell y'all that lie. I just had the taste for them. And I ain't gonna tell you that they the greatest and the bestest and all that. But the way I make my chitlins, I like my chitlins. I like mine, and I like I said, I go to the grocery store and get me some chitlin loaf or whatever. But that's just because it's chitlin loaf. You know, you in the chitlin loaf, you have chitlin, you have chitlins, you have hog maws, you have pig ears, you have all different parts of the pig in chitlin loaf. You know, but I like the chitlin loaf. Chitlin loaf is good. If y'all really don't want to do all that cleaning to chitlins and stuff, go to the grocery store and find you some chitlin loaf. Chitlin loaf looks like a roll of sausage or a roll of ground beef, a small roll of ground beef. That's what chitlin loaf look like. And you really ain't got to do nothing much to chitlin loaf. And when I tell y'all that the chitlin loaf be so good, that be some good chitlin loaf now, y'all. I love the chitlin loaf because that's where I get the idea from adding gravy to my chitlins when I cook them. I like to make me a little gravy on my chitlins. That way when I put them on top of the rice, they got a little gravy to them, you know. So that's where I get that idea from, because the chitlin loaf tastes like they add like a little gravy to them. You got to boil them first and then fry them. Oh, okay then. Yeah, because they definitely won't be done just trying to fry. You got to cook these for a little while to get them tender. But yeah, so I have me some vinegar in my water here while I'm cleaning them. That way they getting cleaned while I'm cleaning them, right? Sanitizing them. To me, the vinegar is like a sanitizer for me, for food. Now you see how that does slip, but my chitlin is still attached to that right there. You got to go in and get your chitlin up off of there, if that's what you want to do. Sometimes that's just because if you done got so thin and it thinned out in that spot, and it'll slip and tear or whatever. So you got to go and pull it off of that nasty part, off that lining. See, that's what I'm pulling away from the chitlin, is the inner lining. This is the inner lining I'm pulling away. And I'm only keep repeating myself, y'all, because there's people that's coming in here that don't know. That's just coming up in here. So that's the dirty part. This the clean part. And I'm going to show y'all once again, for those of you that just came up in here that don't know. So I want y'all to know what I'm doing. You could go back and rewatch the video, but I'm finna do you a favor real quick. Okay, so we're gonna put that over there. We on the last chitlin. Oh wow, we on the last chitlin, y'all. Okay, so here's the last chitlin. Here's the chitlin how it come when it comes big, right? You got the ruffle side, that's the outside, but this is actually the inside. It's already turned inside out. I can already just tell. And then you turn it inside out. And see, it's inside out because they cleaned the shit out of it. You see what I'm saying? So when you turn it on the right side out, this the chitlin. The right side out of the chitlin, it is textured. It kind of like have a tan look. Not so pink lookish, right? It's not shiny. It's not as shiny. It's not as slick looking. It's not as thinned. It's not. It actually, to give you a good example of what the inside of a chitlin look like, the side that you throw away. It actually looks like the silver skin on the back side of a rib, or if you want to go kitty with it, it looks like a balloon when you blow it up. How it looks thin and see-throughish and stretchy and shiny. That's what the part that you need to throw away looks like, a balloon. So I'm going to turn it to the inside. This is the side that the poop and everything passed through it. Right? Chitlins is considered clean because they take the chitlin and they take a hose and put it in there and they just spray to get all the boo-boo out. And that's why chitlins packs say cleaned chitlins, but they really not cleaned. This is what you do to clean chitlins. They just washed them off for you. That's all they did. So now your chitlin gonna come like a tube, right? Or maybe not. Sometimes they be flattened out, sometimes they be in pieces. But you have to know what's what. So we're gonna take this tube and cut it so it can get flat. Cut this tube open. Just like if you was to take a balloon and you want to open that balloon up. You can tear it with your hands and all that, but just spread it out to flatten it out. Right? So now when you open it up, this is what you got. Okay, so if you look at this side is more texture. It's more tannish looking. It's, you know, it looks like some skin or something off a chicken or whatever. When you turn it on this side, you notice the difference? You see how it's pink? You see how you see like it's joined together and connective tissue and all that right there? You know, you see all that right there. This is the silver skin, the inside lining. It's more shiny, it's slicker, it's rubbery feeling. Like you could tell the difference. So in order to get that off of your chitlin, what you have to do is find you a corner. Just like you have 2-ply, 3-ply tissue. And you may want to take your tissue and just peel the layers apart. Or you have you a, peel the layers apart. What you're going to do is, in order to be able to peel those layers apart, you're going to find you a corner. You're going to start at a corner. Sometimes you may already have a starting spot, but find you a corner. When you find your corner and pick those 2 layers apart till it comes separated, you start following along that chitlin. See, we got it flat so I can follow along this whole outside edge of the chitlin, working my way around. Once I get the whole outside edge, I would notice it's time to start pulling from the center. But you want to make sure that you follow that edge all the way around, because you want to be sure that you is detaching this silver lining, the inner lining, the slick skin, the thin skin, the icky of the chitlin. You want to make sure that you're removing all of that from that chitlin. Just follow it. If some of your actual chitlin gets stuck to that little piece, just take your time. Just pull it away and keep going. But you want to make sure that you pull every inch of this lining off that chitlin. This is This right here that's in this hand right here, that's the inside of the chitlin that the poop passes through. This outside is where the poop don't pass. This liner right here protects this right here. You know? So we're gonna keep pulling that apart. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep working your way on around. Making sure that you keep the good one in one hand and the bad one in the other hand. Just keep pulling. Just like you would do if you're trying to separate some tissue. If you had a whole roll of tissue and you're trying to separate that whole roll, you're going to have the one piece in one hand and another piece in the other hand. And just keep working your way on around. Making sure that you pull it off. Be gentle when you pull it. If you have strings like this that's trying to attach itself to the good side, pull those strings back with the bad, because those strings is like something that help hold this lining to the chitlin, right? I think I done worked my way around. Yeah, I done worked my way around. I just had to be sure because I started and let that start going, started a new start. So now we in the center. See that? Now we in the center, and all that right there is just hanging right there to the middle, right? All that is on the middle. See, we're going to clean all around the edges. It's just sitting in the middle of that chitlin like that, okay? So you ain't have to let it go. You just could have kept going, but I just wanted to show y'all. And just hold it, and you see those strings? Pull those strings right on up with that chitlin, because see, that's part of that lining. Pull the little stringy part that's is attached. It seems a little bit tougher than what we actually pulling off. You may tear it and make you a hole and all that right there. It is okay. Keep on going. Just be sure that you taking that lining off of there. You see that? As I pull, it's making strings because it's like veins to this or something. It don't look like a vein, but it's just, it's just like, like sea creatures, like how they use, certain things to attach themselves to the rock and stuff like that. Okay, that's just like this silver lining. This silver lining got, they little strings or whatever from the actual lining that attaches itself to this right here, which help anchor it on to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just use that word. It anchors itself to the chitlin. And we're just going to keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Being sure that you pulling every bit away. Now this here is the nasty part. And this here is the good part. Now let me show you the difference. When you stretch this back out, it looks like nothing but, if you want to just use the word, a condom. It looks like a condom. You can see clean through there. It looks like a condom or something. It looks like a balloon. You see all them little strings and stuff right there? That's what was attached to that chitlin. But it just looked like a little thin little condom like that, you see? See clean through there. This one here, it's more color. When you put it on your hand, you see how you can't really see through there? That's how you know that's the one that you want to keep. See, it's more tannish. It's more white looking. It got texture to it. It's not shiny and slick like this right here. This look like if I put some air to it, it'll blow up. You see how that's just shiny and slick? That's just slick. It don't even look like nothing. It don't look like nothing. It's just slick. So that's how you know that's the trash. But this right here, you see that? The inside may have a little shine to it. The outside may have a little shine to it. But it's not as see-through and it's not as slick as the piece that you throw away. So that's how I clean my chitlins, y'all. So now cleanup is going to be easy for me because all this fat and stuff right here I done laid across the side of the bowl. You could do that if you want to. I've cleaned mine in the colander for this reason because I don't want all them little pieces to be getting down in my sink, in my drain. And the only thing I got to do is drain all the liquid out of that, and there go my trash. There go my trash right there. So we're going to let that water out, and we're going to start with some clean water. So that's the first step to cleaning chitlins. In my water, I added vinegar while I'm cleaning. I don't care if you use white vinegar or apple cider vinegar. God dang it, if they sell green vinegar, use the green vinegar. But over here, I got another colander with my clean chitlins and some clean water. It's dirty. It's just, it looks the same as, don't think that that's poop or nothing like that. The reason why I look like that. Because this has blood on it too. Just like chicken and pork chops and everything. This water looks just like as if I was to have some chicken, pork chops, turkey, anything that I was soaking to get ready to clean while I was thawing out. This water looked the same way. So don't think that this water is going to look any different from any other meat that you cleaning. This water does not look like no shitty water. It don't look shitty, okay? Yeah. It ain't gonna look shitty. It's gonna smell shitty. It's gonna smell shitty, but it ain't gonna be like what you think. It ain't gonna be nothing like that. It's just this. If they can sell it, it's just as safe as anything else. Just know that, okay? But that's all it looks like. It just looks like as if you was cleaning other meats. You got to wash the filth and all that off of it. That's why I wash my meats. For those of you that don't wash your meats, when you put your meat in the sink, this is what your water going to look like. This is what your water going to look like. So maybe it'll give you a reason to want to wash your meats now. Okay? All right. So we're going to let that finish draining. And I'm going to take this here and I'm going to throw that away once all this water go down. My sink just slow. So now there's another step to this. We ain't through yet. We ain't through. But we getting it. Okay. And here's the chitlins that I've used. Right here. Right here. Aunt Betsy's premium hand cleaned pork chitlins packed in water. Just rinse, cook, and enjoy. They need to take that off there. That's a lie. Ain't no just rinse. Ain't no just rinse, cook, and enjoy. That's a lie. Y'all see what I had to do to clean these chitlins. They're not going to do that. But this is the brand. Aunt Betsy's. Hand cleaned. I don't know what they did to hand clean them, honey, but they just washed them good. That's all they did. Was just washed them. Let's just say that's what they did when they hand clean. But they not hand clean. They didn't pick them. Okay. So now I'm getting all that off there. About to rinse this hair out. Okay? So we're going to rinse that out. Rinse the sink out. Don't worry about me touching this and that. And that is nasty. Don't worry about all of that. Don't worry about that. Just worry about what I'm going to show you. Alright. So now we did that. Cold water. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Let me just wash my hands real quick. Rinse them off a little bit. Okay. So let me show you something. I'm going to back y'all up so y'all can see this from here. Y'all ring that doorbell for me. Hit the thumbs up, the like button. If you didn't ring the doorbell for me. Hit that thumbs up, that like button. Okay, so, come on, water. Yes, gotta wash them off. Alright, so now we're going back in with some more clean water. And you could just run this water in your sink. But I'm just doing this right here because you know, the little pieces you ain't got to taste and all of that. Now I ain't got no stopper for this side of my sink. So that's why I got my bowl over there. Okay? So we're going to take these chitlins here. They just sitting in clean water. Vinegar water at that. And we're just going to transfer them over here. And we're going to wash them just like as if we're washing collard greens. That's how we finna wash these chitlins. So, I wash, hold on y'all. You see how dirty that water was? It's going to keep being dirty just like that. I wash my chitlins, and I'm going to show you how I wash them. But I wash them Oh, you clean beef tripe like that too? See, I ain't never cooked beef tripe. I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know though. Alright, so we got our bowl over here that's going to be for the chitlins when we wash them, right? Don't worry about the vinegar right now because we already had them in some vinegar, soaking and all that right there. They did the clean chitlins was already over here in some vinegar water soaking. So now we just finna keep, we got to keep, this is what we're going to do. Keep those chitlins. Going like that. and run your hand down them. Squish and wash. Wash and wash. Wash and wash. Wash and wash. And your water gonna get nasty all over again. Your water is gonna get nasty. So until your water is pretty clear after washing them a few times, that's how you know you don't wash them enough. Just wash them until your water runs clear. And that is a good reason why you should take your chitlins, instead of leaving them in the tube shape, and cut them flat. That way the inside and the outside can be getting washed. This is how you wash them, just like you do on greens. And you're going to take those, put them over here on this side. See that water? That water is dingy. It's not as clear, but that's pretty good. That is pretty good for these chitlins. So that let me know I ain't got to wash them too many more times. So we're going to let that go out. And we're going to do the same right over here. Now, you see how I'm doing? As if this was your sink. Keep doing just like that. Just keep doing it until you get them clean like you want them. This gonna help knock out some funk and all that there. And we're gonna put them over here and do it again, just like if you would do if you washing greens. You know, you're gonna keep switching from one side of the sink to the other. I'm just putting it in the colander to keep my chitlins from slipping down in my drain. That's it. And that's it. Pour that water out. Do it again. See why my sink's so slow, but while this was filling up, I could have been over here doing this. But instead, I'm just gonna come back over here and we're gonna do it again. Let's keep on going with it. Divine energy. I'm glad you got opinion, because you just like these chitlins. You got a butthole, alright? But it's okay though. It's alright. Everybody think how they want to think about it. It is what it is. Everybody don't eat the same, you know. Just because you don't eat nothing but chicken wings and hamburgers, you know, everybody wants something different. So it's okay. We eat meals over here, alright? Alright, so long as we eating us some meals and you eat what you want to eat, we all look like we here living, here to learn how to clean some chitlins today. So, you know, it's okay. Continue to eat what you want to eat, whether if you feel like you don't want to clean it as much, then that lets us know a little bit of something about you. Alright? Alright, because ain't nothing wrong with doing some cleaning to your food. You know what I'm saying? So, you do you, boo, and we gonna do us, alright? Do it again. Just keep on doing that. Just like that. But like I said, I ain't have to do mine too many more times because they pretty much already clean, alright? So, I mean, wash real good. They did, now I could say that they did wash them good. I could say that part about them. But we're going to get back over here and do this here again. Right here. And this is going to be the last time right here. Okay. So now, since this is the last time, what I'm about to do is I'm going to take me a little vinegar one more time for the last round. Just a little tap by the cap full. That's it. Strip them from anything. Since I think I got them clean, I'm stripping them from anything I think that ain't there. See, I didn't want to pour my vinegar on them too soon, and I didn't wash them enough. See, now I'm just stripping them. Y'all know that's what the vinegar do. It strips it. Thank you, Miss Angela. It strips it, right? So now we stripping it. We thought we washed it enough, but we stripping them mugs now of the little slick. If it's slick, if something that ain't get off while I was soaking them in the vinegar, I soaked them in vinegar, but I'm just extra clean when it comes to chitlins. I'm extra clean when it comes to my meat, but I'm really extra clean when it comes to chitlins. And you could tell the difference in the way that it feels when you put that vinegar. Okay? And like I said, they say what it tastes like. Fat, skin, seasoned up real good. That's all it tastes like. That is it. What you aiming for is trying to get rid of that smell. That's what your aim is now. Okay, so now we're going to wash them one more time. One more go around, and we're going to be in there. All right, so now we're going to go from you can serve them with rice. You can serve them right over rice. Nothing special. Just put them over rice. Got my bowl here. I got this stainless steel bowl. You can use whatever kind of bowl that you want to use. Okay? We're going to let them sit right there in that water real quick. This soap, bleach, all that is not going to get that funk off your hands. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. What not? Y'all let me know. What do y'all do to get that funk off your hands? Even after taking showers and washing them in bleach and everything else. What do y'all do? Because I ain't found the trick to that yet. So now, here's what we do to store them. See, I like to prep mine and let them sit overnight to help with the funk. And lemon juice and lime. Oh, okay. This right here gonna help with the funk, right? So what I do is I take me an onion. Say what now about the bleach? Just take your onion. Take your onion. Just cut it big. You can cut it in half if you want to. But I'm just going to cut it big just like that. Take this potato. You want to cut that potato open. Like that. Put the potato in the bowl. Okay. Then you're going to take your chitlins. Get them in there. Terrell said he wasn't going for that bill. All right. So I got my potato, my onion, and my chitlins down in the bowl together. See that? If you want to, you could throw a bell pepper, but I ain't finna be wasting all my seasoning, okay? I know what we're gonna throw this little piece on here. Hold on. Take you a little piece of celery. Get it on in there with it. This is not seasoning for the chitlins. Now, I take me a, where my cap at? Just a cap of vinegar. Put it in there. We're going to take us some water. Get it in the bowl. Cover them up. Like that. Now, what's going to happen is this onion, this celery, this potato It's going to soak up that stinking smell of these chitlins. And that is going to help with the smell. I know people that do this. They clean their chitlins and everything, right? But what they do is when they cook their chitlins, they still throw the potato up in there because they want to eat the potato. Why would you want to eat the potato and you just used it as a cleaner, absorb all that smell from the chitlins? And I put the vinegar in there because this is a pork. I put the vinegar in there for that reason. So now you're just going to let this here put you something over it. Cover it up real good. And let that there soak through the night, all night, till whenever you get ready to cook them. And when you get ready to cook them, you're going to dump this water off. You're going to rinse them off again. And then I'm going to show y'all what we do with them tomorrow. So that is how you clean chitlins. Just like that. This is what you do to help get rid of the funk. And this is what your chitlins look like when they have been nice and cleaned and ready to go for the cooking process. But I recommend you clean them beforehand, before you actually cook them. Clean them beforehand. That way you can have time to let them absorb the funk, cut the stuff up in it. That way it can absorb that funk and all that there, you know, of the smell of the chitlins. So, put you some foil over it if you want to. I'm just going to take me a little bag. Put it on there. Tie it up. Sit in the refrigerator. Let it go. And now these here is ready. Not to be cooked, but you're going to find out. The next step we got to do before we actually cook them is what I do. Everybody may not do what I do next, but this is what I do. It's going to be what I do before I cook them. So, yeah, that's it for this video. I hope y'all learned something. And if you need to, come back and watch this video as many times as you need to, so that you will know how to serve some chitlins to not only just you, but your family, and give them something that's good and clean. Okay? So that is it. I love y'all. Peace, love, many, many blessings to each and every one of y'all. I enjoyed y'all today. And until the next video, I did a story time earlier, and I let y'all know about pest control when they came. I talked about when pest control came up in my house, and they had found today, and they found some rats, snakes, and bats in my house, y'all. So y'all go and check that video out. And yeah, so y'all have a good day. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all on tomorrow with how to cook chitlins part 2. All right, so yeah, y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Don't forget to ring that doorbell. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn that post notification bell on. And okay, so y'all said lemon juice, baking soda, peroxide. I'm gonna try all that because I'm gonna wash my hands real good. And I'll see y'all. Okay, I'm gonna check my email too because I saw what you said about the drink too. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all. Peace out.